Well, we got a new issue. So recently I was talking about how I replaced the brake pads on the car. Well, I think the rotors are warped. I don't have a clip of it, but whenever I'm driving the car, whenever I get up to speed and everything's warmed up, steering wheel has a crazy rattle to it, so it's shaking pretty violently. So I thought I'd take a quick video, try and diagnose at least something. I also have noticed that the camber on the rear has definitely increased. I need to check the camber plates. Let's see what we got. I know the ones in the front are not lined up correctly, so I know they need to be adjusted as well. This car needs an alignment. Oh yeah, that's hard to open. Let's see. I can't really see. It's getting pretty dark outside. I decided to take this video way later than I should have. Let's see. Let's see if I can show you what I was talking about. So for example, that camber plate is all the way adjusted to the bottom, while that one's still pretty much in the middle, which I know is not right. So part of the shaking is making me think maybe we're having some tie rod issues. Maybe some front or inner and outer tie rod. But this thing is going to be getting rotors anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and order those next week and maybe put it in the same video of me installing them. I'll have to see. But yeah, I'm about to check the car and we're gonna shake the wheels, see if we can find anything else wrong with it. Really just hoping it's not a rack and pinion or inner and outer tie rods. I really wouldn't want to have to replace those if I don't have to. So we're hoping for rotors. We're gonna hope that the wheel doesn't shake once we get in there. And let me go ahead and jack it up. Okay, so something I'm already noticing. One side of the car is definitely higher than the other one. And that is sitting... Oh, okay. So that could be causing some issues. Yeah, because it's way more tucked than it normally is. This is normal on this side. And if we walk over to this side, that is way more tucked. Let me get it from the rear so we can show. I don't know if y'all can pick that up. I don't know what could be causing that. The shake is in the steering wheel. So let me give these wheels a good shake real quick. That could definitely be an issue. I'm gonna go ahead and let this car down because it's starting to stress me out. And if anybody's wondering, yes, I do have a reinforced radiator support. So yes, that's fine. No, that's not damaging my radiator support. Okay. Now that we're back on the ground, that's how that side looks. And that's how this side looks. Okay, I'm confused now. I'm officially confused as to what the issue could be. Okay, so we could tell whenever I jacked it up that it was something's wrong with the back suspension and the front suspension's causing the shake. So I'm just going to try and do a little deep dive into this. I took a video showing all the different parts of the suspension and try and figure out what is going on with this car. So here's the top plates on the rear. Don't really have adjustable camber on them, from what I can see at least. I'll have to look into the actual brand. I'm pretty sure it's the D-Max. I can't really tell anything just from looking at the top of them. No, the front ones, like I said, this one is completely bottomed out. And that is the passenger side. And this one is not completely bottomed out. So I know that these are not set to the same thing. That could be causing a little bit of steering wheel shake. Tie rods had a little bit of play to them. Not a ton of play, but they did have a little bit. So I'm going to jack this car up again. And go ahead and close this. I'm going to set up the tripod so that we can look at the side as I'm jacking it up. If we look at the front, I actually jacked it up just a little bit on the left side, and it's still higher up on the right, or on the passenger side, right side when you're looking at it. This is this wheel well. It's not as tucked in, so I don't know what could be causing that. I really don't. As I'm jacking it up, this tire comes up super fast. This one's slacking. So I don't know if all this could be causing the same issue with the rattling steering wheel, but this thing's currently being parked for a little bit until we get some rotors, which now I'm thinking rotors might not be the majority of our issue here. It's not a separated tire though, so that's good. I'm just checking all the profiles just so I can look back at this video, and it might be able to help me figure out something. Yeah, this is supposed to just be a tiny diagnosis video, trying to figure out what's causing the rattle. Once again, it's rattling at about, the second I hit about 45 miles per hour, it starts rattling pretty bad. So that makes me think tie rods, that makes me think warped rotors, which I figured it might have an issue with that in the future anyways. Alright, quick update on the wheel shaking. It's been a few days now. Been searching. I'm taking the wheels with me to work. I'm gonna rebalance them. See if we can find some answers there. Other than that, I've kind of been driving it a little bit, just hold the steering wheel tight. I think it's this wheel. This became unbalanced, so we'll find out today. Okay, I'm back at the house with the car. Have all the wheels back on. They're rebalanced. I went ahead and shifted both of the camber plates all the way maxed out because I don't want to try and fool with putting them in the middle. I'm taking this thing to my work, and then I'm going to do a full alignment on it whenever I get some 2x12 so I can actually pull it onto the rack. I adjusted the pinch weld on this side because it didn't want to. I've been having this issue. If I ever use the pinch weld, it'll push the fender out and then it'll scrub the door. So that's been a problem. It's slightly folded, but for now, this will do. I'm about to go out on a test drive, see if we are back to running smoothly.